Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into the fascinating, and sometimes frustrating, world of hitting moving targets with a compound bow in a simulated environment, specifically addressing how to make the experience realistic by incorporating potential failures and incorporating code examples using Python, as it's a versatile language for simulations and game development, alongside explanations suitable for beginners. Understanding the challenge, compound bows and moving targets. Hitting a stationary target with a compound bow takes skill and practice. Now add a moving target, and things get exponentially harder. Here's why. Arrow trajectory, ballistics. An arrow doesn't fly in a straight line. Gravity is constantly pulling it downwards, creating a parabolic arc. The further the target, the more pronounced the arc. Arrow speed. Compound bows launch arrows at significant speeds, often 250 to 350 feet per second or more, but this still isn't instantaneous. The target will move during the arrow's flight. Lead/aim point. You need to aim ahead of the target to account for its movement. The faster the target and the further away it is, the greater the lead you'll need to apply. Human error. Even with perfect calculations, humans aren't perfect. We can introduce wobble, inconsistent draw length, inconsistent release, and misjudgment of distance and target speed. Environmental factors. Wind can significantly deflect an arrow. Even slight breezes can throw off your shot, especially at longer distances. Humidity and temperature can also affect arrow flight, although this is usually a much smaller factor. Compound bow failures. A compound bow has many mechanical parts. Any one of these failing can prevent accurate aiming and or shooting. Compound bow failure causes. To realistically simulate failures, we need to understand the common issues that can arise with a compound bow. 1. String/cable problems. String stretch/wear. Over time, the bowstring and cables stretch. This alters the draw length, peep sight alignment, and cam timing, leading to inconsistent arrow speeds and impact points. String/cable breakage. A more dramatic failure. A snapped string or cable is game over for that shot, and potentially dangerous. Serving separation. The serving, protective thread wrapped around the string and cables, can separate, especially near the cams or where the string interacts with the cams. This can change the string's behavior and potentially cause premature wear or damage to the string itself. 2. Cam timing/synchronization. Compound bows use cams, eccentric wheels, to store energy and increase arrow speed. The cams need to be properly synchronized. If they're out of sync, the bow can vibrate excessively, feel harsh to draw, and shoot erratically. 3. Limb issues. Limb splintering/cracking. The limbs, the flexible arms of the bow, can develop splinters or cracks, especially if the bow is dry-fired, drawn and released without an arrow. A damaged limb can catastrophically fail, sending shards of material flying. Limb bolt issues. The bolts that secure the limbs to the riser, the central part of the bow, can loosen or be improperly tightened. Loose limb bolts affect accuracy and can be dangerous. 4. Peep sight problems. Peep sight rotation. The peep sight, a small aperture in the string that you look through to aim, needs to be properly aligned. If it rotates during the draw, your sight picture will be off. Peep sight coming loose. The peep sight can come loose from the string, making it impossible to aim consistently. 5. Arrow rest issues. Rest malfunction. The arrow rest is what holds the arrow in place before the shot. It can malfunction, causing the arrow to launch improperly or even fall off before the shot. Rest coming loose. The arrow rest could become unsecure. 6 Sight issues. Loose pins. Sights have pins to make sure you are aiming at the right spot. These pins could come loose and misalign your shot. 7 Dry fire. Major fail. Dry fires can destroy a bow and cause bodily harm. Python code example, simulating a compound bow shot with potential failures. Here's a basic Python example to illustrate the concepts. This is a simplified model, but it can be expanded upon. Explanation of the code. 1 Compound bow class ***_____ init___ initializes the bow with key parameters, draw weight, arrow weight, bow speed. It also sets initial values for string stretch, cam sync, limb integrity, and peep sight alignment. **simulate_shot, this is the core function that simulates a single shot. It takes into account **target distance and speed, **wind speed and angle, **simplified arrow speed calculation, **lead calculation, aiming ahead of the target, **wind drift calculation, **human error, randomness, **cam synchronization impact, **peep sight misalignment impact, **limb integrity impact, **failure probability, returns the impact_x and impact_y, coordinates of where the arrow hits relative to the target center. If the bow.failure_probability chance is met, it prints a failure message and returns failure. *calculate_wind_drift, a simplified wind drift calculation. In a real simulation, you'd need a much more sophisticated model. *degrade_bow, simulates how the bow degrades over time. String stretch increases, cam sync drifts, limb integrity decreases, and peep sight alignment changes. 2 Example usage. Creates a compound bow object. Simulates a series of shots in a loop. Prints the impact point for each shot. Calls bow.degrade_bow, after each shot to simulate wear and tear. Expanding the simulation, more realism. Here's how you can make the simulation more realistic. 1 More accurate arrow ballistics. Use a ballistics calculator library or implement a more complex physics model to account for air resistance, drag. This is highly dependent on arrow shape, fletching, and velocity. Arrow spin, affects stability and trajectory. Gravity. 2 Wind modeling. Instead of a single wind speed and angle, simulate a wind field. Vary the wind speed and direction at different points along the arrow's trajectory. Introduce turbulence and gusts. 3 Human error refinement. Model different types of human error. Distance estimation error. Draw length inconsistency. Release inconsistency. Wobble in aiming. You could simulate this with a small random movement of the bow during the aiming process. 4 Bow tuning and maintenance. Allow the user to tune the bow, adjust cam timing, adjust rest, etc. Implement a maintenance system where the user needs to replace strings, cables, and perform other maintenance tasks to keep the bow in good condition. 5 Visualizations. Use a graphics library, like Pygamy, Piglet, or a game engine like Unity or Unreal Engine with Python scripting, to create a visual representation of the shot. Asterisk show the archer, the bow, the target, and the arrow's trajectory. Asterisk display the wind. Asterisk provide visual feedback on the impact point. 6 failure modes asterisk. Asterisk implement specific failure modes, string breaks, limb cracks, etc., with different consequences. Asterisk make failures more likely if the bow is not properly maintained. Example, simulating a string break. Important considerations asterisk. Asterisk units asterisk be extremely careful about units, feet, yards, inches, grains, pounds. Inconsistent units will lead to incorrect calculations. Asterisk simplifications asterisk the code examples here are simplified. A truly accurate archery simulation would require much more complex physics and modeling. Asterisk randomness asterisk use randomness strategically to simulate human error and unpredictable events. Asterisk game development frameworks asterisk if you're building a game, use a game engine like Unity or Unreal Engine. They provide physics engines, graphics rendering, and other tools that will greatly simplify the development process. This comprehensive guide and code example should give you a strong foundation for simulating compound bow shooting with realistic failure modes. Remember to start with a simple model and gradually add complexity as you go. Good luck, and happy simulating!